Hello, YouTube world. My name is Rude and I love anime. This is my first ever video, but I would like to do a review on the just ended Winter 2018 season. Now, to start off, I understand that not everybody watches the same anime, and I probably haven't watched the most popular series this season, but the list of anime that I've watched this season are, if you'll bear with me, are Citrus, After the Rain, Kokoku, Beatless, Hatakata Tonkatsu Ramen, Killing Bites, The Disastrous Life of Psyche, the second season, and Takunomi. Now, I know you're probably wondering why I probably watched Takunomi, but to start off, it's a really cute anime. It talks about drinking, and when I uh, lived in Japan this past summer, I did get to try a lot of the drinks and alcohols that were mentioned in the anime, so I really appreciated that one because I had a personal experience with those drinks that they mentioned, and it's a really cute slice of life anime. Um, I watch Hakata Takansu Ramen, and it was a pretty decent anime. I got a lot of do ra 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 and I can't remember the other anime vibes from that, but I mean it just wasn't as exciting, and the story wasn't as like complex and creative as Durarara was. So, but I mean, it really tried. I like the characters. I like a story with different kinds of characters. So, I mean, it was a pretty decent anime. On to Beatless. So, Beatless was really kind of all over the place for me. I mean, I get the whole robot fighting for you type drama and sci-fi, so I really connected to the sci-fi part of it and the mystery behind these HEIs, which are these robots. But it really was kind of weird. They were trying to put in the romance in really odd times in the story when I think they could have focused more on the over um um lapping story, the main storyline, rather than just this romantic stuff between the main character and his HEI. Uh, so moving on to After the Rain. So this is a really great romance seinen anime. I mean, it made no sense. It's about a girl who has a huge crush on this older gentleman who runs this restaurant. So she goes out of her way to get a job at his restaurant so she can crush on him and all that. But she's pretty upfront and forward for a Japanese high school girl. She asks him out on a date and all of that. But I love the story because it's not just focusing on this romance, but how these two people get together to help each other realize that they can't give up on the dreams that they used to have that they've given up on. So the relationship got them to thinking about their past and things that they've given up on that they don't want to give up on because they don't want to regret it when it's too late. So that was a really cute anime. So I really like that romance anime. And I usually don't like romance animes or cheesy animes, but there's usually once in a while a season. There's usually a pretty decent one that's like actually worth watching, and I really thought that After the Rain was a really good anime. Citrus was a really interesting anime. It's shoujo ai, so that means there's a lot of lesbianic action going on. But this is a really interesting one because um I mean, it touches base on a lot of emotions, real emotions a lot of people might have during this time of their life, during their first love times. So, I mean, it's kind of universal in that sense. But the story follows Yuzu Aihara, whose parents, her mom married another dude who had her own kids. So she's got a stepsister named May, who's this like straight edge, really moody kind of girl, but she's always like putting moves on Yuzu, and now Yuzu's in love with her and all that. So it's a really pretty basic romance anime. Obviously like extra characters getting in the way. But Yuzu has a really awesome best friend who I think is the best girl in the entire series. But anyways, I kept watching this show because I really like the Yuzu Haihara character, the main character. She's just really cute. I really like her hairstyle. She's really different ones, which I even was thinking. I was like, maybe I can like do this sometime. And I really like the voice actor for her. I even looked her up, and she just captivated me with her voice. It was really cute. It was just I couldn't get over it. But anyways, it was a really interesting anime. I mean, there wasn't like too much depth going on, but made me think about some past relationships and all that. But it was pretty decent. But I don't know. I would recommend if you're into that anime, but if you're not, it's not something I would fully recommend it. There's way better romance animes I think out there. But it's a good shoujo ai anime, I would say that. And to touch base with Psyche, yes, it's ongoing, but I mean, it's also an anime I was watching this season. I really love the first season. I give it like top scores on my personal list of anime that I have. But and this second is pretty good so far. I really like this one particular episode with there's a new pretty girl in school, and the main pretty girl in this show, Terahashi, doesn't like her, and it's super petty, but it's super cute. And poor Psyche has just to deal with all his craziness that his friends will bring to him. He just wants to live a peaceful life, eating pudding, but can happen. But it's a really funny anime, so just like something simple and funny, you should watch that. It's really like pretty cut and dry, but it's pretty great. And Nendo's an awesome character. So I recommend that for sure to watch. Now, moving on to my last and my two favorite animes of the season are Kokoku and Killing. I would have to say they're almost on the same level, but I would have to say Kokoku was my all-time favorite only because the story was just so different and so new. I've like nothing in anime before, not that I've seen. So, but I'll start off with Killing Bites. Killing Bites is great. The main character, I think her name is Hitomi. She's awesome. She's this fierce girl who doesn't take anything from anyone. And this poor college dude named Nomoto just happens to get caught up in this world of Hitomi and these I forget their names. It's hybrid human animal people who have this crazy like death match thing that they call the Killing Bites, where they go and tag team and attack each other and all that. But it is a really great anime. There's a lot of plot twists, and it just ended in the last 2 minutes of the anime was a whole like something you definitely didn't see coming. So I really suggest it because it looks like there'll be a season two, and I'm really excited. It's a great anime, and I strongly suggest it. Now back to Kokoku, my all-time favorite for this season. It was a great anime. It was about not time travel but time stopping. So her family, the main character, oh, what's her name again? Oh, mm, Juri. Her grandfather has this rock. that's been in the family for, I don't know, a long time, and they can use it to stop time and travel in between a stop time space, which are called stasis, and do stuff in between that time. So her family members got kidnapped, including her little nephew, so she was not having that. So, with the help of her grandpa, they stopped the time, and then they were trying to race to get to find their family before the ransom time wore out because they didn't have the money to pay off the ransom, whatever. But only to find out it was a trap, and then get stuck in this world with these crazy people out there trying to attack them or use them or steal their stone. But anyways, there's a lot of plot twists in this show as well, and there's a lot of character development, or at least we truly realize um the real true characters of some of the family members and some of the other characters, and some people flip on you and you didn't expect. Some people do some really unexpected stuff, and it's really amazing to watch, like, who's gonna do what next, who's gonna surprise you, who's gonna gain brand new powers in stasis. It was a really good anime. Drew really cares about her family, and you can tell that the bond of family can really test you. And for some people, it really doesn't. There's no choice when it comes to family. Like, the sacrifices that people are willing to make for family are immense, and it's a really good anime that portrays all of that. So I really recommend you guys watch these. I know I hadn't watched other animes like Darling in the France and the Violet Evergreen, but I see it's gotten like really high reviews, so maybe I'll watch that. But anyways, it's the end of my review. I don't know if I did well or if you guys think the same as I do about the animes. I would really like to hear what you thought about the winter 2018 season of anime, and what animes you're looking forward to for this spring. I know which ones I'm looking forward to, and maybe I'll make a video after that, letting you guys know which ones I'm really excited for. And I can't wait till the first episodes come out. I'm super excited. So, well, thank you guys for watching. If you watched through all of this, and please leave a comment and let me know all about your animes, which one's your favorite one, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.